Hello teachers and welcome back. So in our last video, we took a look at the companies which are currently employing now, the good ones paying at least $15 an hour. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It was posted just a few days ago. And today, let's be looking at the companies to avoid. There are some serious red flag places out there, and I would like to raise your attention to them so that if you see them, you know not even to bother wasting your time and why. We'll be looking at all of that today so that you can make an informed decision accordingly. I'm Richie and I'm a global teacher. That's global outreach with local knowledge. We teach people absolutely everywhere. We live locally, we act locally, and we use that local knowledge to really help us improve and change the lives of others. If you haven't already joined our Facebook group, head on over to there. Check out the latest news and updates. We have a whole bunch of people who are actively trying to help you, whether you're new into the industry, whether you're already in the industry and you could contribute too, because I'm learning from people like you all the time. Let's jump on and start taking a look at some of these companies, why you should avoid them, because I'm sure you haven't really heard of all of them until today. Hello English, this is a telephone app, so you'll be having live stream lessons via a telephone app. The application process is quite lengthy, but what really makes this place stand out, being a red flag, is that they are taking 40% commission from the group courses. Any kind of course that you offer to your students, 40% is going to go on commission. And they take 25% commission on private courses. The salary alone is $7 with a maximum of $13. And so that is a huge chunk. Why are they getting away with it? They're getting away with it because they don't require you to have a degree. And in this industry right now, that means no degree. They can pay you those schmuck salaries. And if you accept it, well, you go into this with open eyes. Oh, and I forgot to say, they also started out as, this was an app for teaching people theme-based lessons on things like love and dating. Well, that kind of says it all about places like this. I would avoid them like the plague. Don't indulge these places because it only encourages them. You have to stay extremely socially active on their website in order to attract students. And what does that mean? It means uploading pictures and flirting with people online predominantly. Now, Viva Ling, you ever heard of those guys? A lot of people say, yeah, this is a great place to work and maybe you like there, maybe not. However, things do initially look good on this place. They're paying $20 an hour, which is great. I think that's an awesome salary. Especially they also accept non-natives, or what they call near natives, which is also thumbs up. Great, we like that too. They don't require a degree or a Tefl certificate. They just require one or the other, not both. The problem is you need to do 4 weeks of training that's absolutely unpaid. What? Yeah, that's right. 4 weeks of training completely unpaid. For me, this is a time to be earning, not a time to be indulging companies in their ridiculous courses. And if you, at the end of that 4 weeks, if you don't pass the training satisfactorily, then you don't get the job. So you could just waste 4 weeks of your life while it's time to earn. Does that make sense to anybody? Or is it just me? Latin hire. If you use social media, for example, Facebook, you've seen this advertisement everywhere, and each and every one of them talks about a different pay rate. Now, on the face of it, I don't really have anything wrong with this company. You know, it's a Latin American company. They teach Latin American students. The pay is not so high. Okay, we can, you know, kind of make some excuses for that. But you log on and you think, hey, I'm going to be teaching people distantly online. Why on earth do they need me to do a criminal record check? What possible difference in the world would that make? And considering that they pay so low, they need you to have a degree, they want you to be able to speak Spanish or Portuguese, I've been teaching children in China for quite a long time, and I don't speak a lick of Chinese, and you know why? Because it's just not necessary if you're teaching someone a foreign language. And so, considering the qualifications and expectations are really high and invasive, yeah, this place, they can just get the hell out of here. Now, the next one is a tricky one. A lot of people are going to disagree with this, and if you do, then please, I want you to comment in the section below, because I'd love to hear from you guys if you know something that I don't. Clever kids. I'm extremely skeptical of this place. First of all, they have a very, very limited scope of employment. They're only recruiting people from Canada and the USA. However, if you're from California, New York, or Washington State, forget about it because of the gig law, something like that. So you guys, you're just not eligible, and everyone else too. Now, they are ostensibly paying $26 an hour. Great. If that's true, we love you. However, this is a new startup company created just a few months ago, and they haven't actually started teaching anybody yet. It says that they're hiring very slowly because they don't want to overhire. But which market are they trying to break into? Hong Kong and Taiwan. Yeah, that's right. They're trying to pick up the crumbs along with everybody else who can't now work in China or sell courses in China. And so Hong Kong and Taiwan, they are the final frontiers for the Chinese market. The problem is they're oversaturated by absolutely everybody. And you already have a lot of huge, very well established companies already operating there. For example, Tutor ABC. How are they going to compete with places like this? I don't know. Perhaps they could find a place for 20 teachers, 30 teachers. Great. However, this does look like a whole bunch of fairy dust to me. And so if you do make an application there, put it out there, but continue looking elsewhere, because I just can't see this place going anywhere. And their website just looks too simple. I'm all for user-friendly. This website looks damned empty. Classing. Non-natives, natives, great. No need for a CELTA, no need for Tefl, no need for a degree, great. $2.50 per hour to $3 per hour. Kind of says it all, doesn't it? And why are they doing that? Because they largely recruit Filipinos. And if you've been working in this industry for a while, then you probably know now that people from the Philippines, even though most of them speak English basically as a native or first language, they are paid incredibly low salaries. And I think that that is abysmal, purely for the fact that the price of living, the cost of living, let's say, is very cheap in the Philippines. And so companies who set these standards, by the way, they behave incredibly parasitic, and so they're paying everybody these incredibly low rates, and they just get away with it because people are applying to them. And I say, vomit. Native camp. So many people have asked me to take a good look at this place, and here is my final conclusion on them. Again, very similar situation. Natives, non-natives, great. No Tefl, great for beginners. No degree, also fine. $2 an hour, starting. Maximum, $8 an hour. Again, why? Filipinos, there you go. Again, because they can recruit Filipinos for extremely cheap, they also think that they can pay everybody else those low prices too, which I say, vomit. We shouldn't be paying Filipinos those very low prices anyway. Some of the teachers that I have seen, just from being on social media and interacting with people from all walks of life, from different backgrounds, as English teachers, with excellent pronunciation, great accents coming from the Philippines too, I see no reason why they should be paid anything less than anybody else. Open English. They want native speakers. They pay $7 to $13 an hour. That's familiar. They want people with experience and or knowledge of Spanish and Portuguese. Hey, I've heard that before. That's right, Latin higher. These guys, they are one of the schools working for Latin Higher. Latin Higher is the umbrella company that has many of these such places. Why would that be? Why are companies like Latin Higher hiding behind other companies such as Open English? A big red flag anyway, and don't forget, they need your criminal record check so that you can teach people online. Oh, and if you pay for that criminal record check, because these things aren't for free, you know, we're government bureaucracies and so forth, you don't get reimbursed for it. So that one's on you. English Ninja. Well, the name is incredibly corny, and that is enough to make you just want to walk away from the beginning. When you take a look at their application page, what you're going to see is some guy telling you about how great this company is. Okay, let's apply there. But when we start to look online, those reviews become very interesting. First of all, the pay sucks. It's $6 to $7 an hour, and they're paying via PayPal, which has its own fees, so that's basically like a tax. And then when we look at those reviews, we start to see that, first of all, they have a very high rate of cancellations and students not coming or attending, and you are paid nothing for that. Those kind of conditions, I think, are absolutely unacceptable for anywhere, even though they're taking newbies, they don't have a lot of requirements, they take natives and non-natives too. Those kind of conditions are just unfair to everybody in this industry. And so what do we say? Vomit. Okay, too much vomiting, fine. So let's finish with a place which I won't strongly recommend because the pay is a little bit low. It's only $10 to $11 per hour. However, if we take a look at this place, Lingo, one of the good things about here is that they require no degree, no Tefl, and no experience. They are willing to take people who are just enthusiastic to teach English, and considering those requirements, actually, the compensation isn't bad at all. They have their own platform, and they are unfortunately only taking native speakers. However, they're taking natives from absolutely everywhere without any kind of discrimination. So if you're a new beginner and you're thinking to start, and this place is quite a good place that I would recommend for you. As we've seen today, a very common theme is that a lot of companies, they have just ridiculous conditions, or the pay they're offering is just a joke. And why is this? A very common theme across here is you're going to see they don't require a degree. And because of that, they think that they can get people for cheap and take advantage of them. These are the companies which are setting the morality standard in the industry. And if they want to behave like that, then I say that we rig them back, because I used to work at university, and here's a cool fact that probably a lot of people don't know. To buy a degree online is not illegal. That is perfectly legal by anyone's standards. You can contact any university and ask them, and they will tell you the same. They may not like it, but it is not illegal to do so. And so if you are so disencouraged by the industry pushing you into those incredibly low rates, then maybe you should just go to Fiverr.com and buy yourself a degree for $5. Now it's over to you. What do you guys think of these companies that we've been looking at today? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have anything to add? Maybe something I've missed out, maybe some more information to add to help other people become more aware about these types of companies and their red flags? Leave it in the comment section below. We hope that you'll interact and help everybody in the community by becoming more aware of what's out there. Like and subscribe. That's right, everybody. Why should you subscribe to this channel? Well, first of all, we're coming out with regular content every single week, looking to give you the most updated information on how you can keep yourself informed, updated, and more competitive in this industry. Everything that has happened since China collapsed is having ripple effects across this industry, and things are in a state of flux. Everything is changing as we speak, and we together are staying one step ahead of the game. You can do that by subscribing to this channel, but also you can come and join us over on Facebook, where we have a growing group of active individuals who are ready to help you with any questions that you might have. And everybody who knows me knows that you can directly message me, and I'll be more than happy to reach out and help you with any of the challenges that you might be having in the EFL industry right now. It's a time to work together. It's a time to build community, because we don't want to be ending up getting screwed individually by companies like we've been looking at today. We'll be seeing you in the next one. Take care, stay healthy, stay safe.